Welcome to the YouTube Motivation channel, your ultimate destination for uplifting, inspiring, and transformative content designed to fuel your mind, body, and soul. Whether you're chasing big dreams, navigating life's toughest challenges, or simply looking for that spark to reignite your passion, this channel is here to guide you every step of the way. At the YouTube Motivation channel, we believe in the power of possibility. Every video is crafted to empower you, to help you conquer fears, embrace change, and unlock your full potential with confidence and grace. From motivational speeches and thought-provoking stories to practical tips and actionable advice, our mission is simple: to be the light that helps you find your own. So if you're ready to level up, stay inspired, and create the life you've always imagined, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of dreamers, doers, and achievers. Together, let's turn obstacles into opportunities, doubts into determination, and visions into reality. Here at the YouTube Motivation channel, we don't just talk about transformation, we live it, breathe it, and make it happen one video at a time. The power of starting where you are. Let me start by painting a picture for you. Imagine waking up in a room that feels too small, maybe with bills piling up on the counter, dreams swirling around your head like smoke you can't quite catch, and a voice inside whispering, "What's the point? You don't have what it takes." Does that sound familiar? Because trust me, I've been there. I am there. I'm not standing here talking to you from some polished stage or a corner office with a view of the city skyline. No, I'm sitting in my tiny apartment, surrounded by notebooks filled with scribbled ideas, half-finished projects, and reminders of failures along the way. But let me tell you something powerful. Being at the bottom isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning. And today we're going to talk about how unleashing your creativity can change everything. Creativity is often misunderstood. People think it's reserved for painters, musicians, or writers. But no, creativity is life itself. It's finding solutions when resources are scarce. It's turning pain into poetry, struggles into strength, and scraps into masterpieces. In 2025, where technology evolves faster than ever before, creativity isn't just a luxury, it's survival. So whether you're broke, stuck, or unsure of where to start, know this: you already possess the most valuable tool, you. Let's dive deep into why creativity matters now more than ever, how to tap into it even if you feel lost, and how to keep moving forward when the odds seem stacked against you. 1. What is creativity really? Breaking down the myth. When I say creativity, what comes to mind? Maybe Picasso painting Guernica or Beyoncé performing on stage. While those images are inspiring, they also create a myth that creativity belongs only to the elite, the gifted few born with extraordinary talent. But here's the truth: creativity is universal. Think about it. Every single breakthrough in history started with someone asking, "What if?" Edison didn't invent the light bulb because he had unlimited money or fancy tools. He did it through relentless experimentation. Steve Jobs didn't build Apple overnight. He started tinkering in his garage. Even TikTok influencers making millions today began with nothing but their phones and raw determination. So what is creativity, really? At its core, creativity is problem solving. It's seeing potential where others see problems. It's taking what you have, even if it's minimal, and transforming it into something meaningful. In 2025, this kind of thinking is essential. Why? Because the world rewards innovators. Whether you're designing an app, starting a YouTube channel, or launching a grassroots community project, creativity is the engine driving progress. But here's the kicker: you don't need permission to be creative. You don't need expensive equipment or formal training. All you need is curiosity and a willingness to try. Remember, every masterpiece started as a rough draft. Every empire was once just an idea. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment, embrace imperfection. Start messy. Start scared. Just start. 2. Starting small and building momentum. Now let's get practical. How do you unleash your creativity when you feel like you have nothing? When you're staring at four walls and wondering, where do I even begin? Well, let me share my own journey with you. A few years ago, I was working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. My bank account was practically empty, and I felt trapped in a cycle of monotony. But one night after a long shift, I sat down with a notebook and wrote 3 sentences. That's it. 3 simple sentences about something that inspired me. The next day, I added another paragraph, then another. Before I knew it, I had written my first short story. Here's the lesson. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. If all you've got is a phone, use it. Shoot videos, record voice notes, sketch ideas on digital apps. If all you have is pen and paper, right? If all you have is time, invest it wisely. Progress doesn't demand perfection. It demands persistence. Let me give you an example. Say you want to become a graphic designer, but can't afford Adobe Photoshop. Guess what? Tools like Canva and Figma offer free versions. Want to learn coding? Platforms like FreeCodeCamp and Codecademy provide step-by-step tutorials for free. Want to write a book? Open Google Docs or grab a notebook. The tools are out there. You just have to take the first step. And here's the beautiful part. Once you start, momentum builds. Each small action compounds over time. Writing 1 sentence leads to writing a paragraph. Recording 1 TikTok video leads to building an audience. Taking 1 online course leads to gaining skills that open doors. Don't underestimate the power of incremental growth. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams. But brick by brick, moment by moment, you'll construct something incredible. 3. Embracing constraints and finding freedom within limits. One of the biggest excuses I hear is, I don't have enough insert resource, not enough money, not enough time, not enough connections. But let me flip that narrative for you. Constraints breed creativity. Think about it. Some of the greatest works of art were created under extreme limitations. Shakespeare wrote plays without electricity. He used candlelight and imagination. Hip-hop music emerged from block parties in the Bronx, where DJs looped records because they couldn't afford full bands. Today, filmmakers shoot entire movies on iPhones. These creators didn't wait for ideal conditions. They adapted and thrived within their constraints. So instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you can do. Got 15 minutes? Write a poem. Have $5? Buy markers and sketch. Only have access to social media? Post daily affirmations or share quick tips in your area of expertise. Limitations force you to think outside the box, to innovate, to find new ways to express yourself. And here's the secret. Creativity loves consistency. Show up every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Those small efforts add up. Over time, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Not because you waited for the stars to align, but because you kept showing up despite the obstacles. 4. Collaboration and learning in the digital age. One of the greatest advantages we have is connectivity. Gone are the days when creators worked in isolation. Thanks to platforms like Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Discord, you can connect with like-minded individuals across the globe. Here's the deal. You don't have to go it alone. Find your tribe. Join communities. Share your work. Even if it feels unfinished, people will respond. They'll support. Together, you'll grow faster than you ever could solo. For instance, I joined a writers group on Facebook last year. At first, I hesitated to post my pieces because I thought they weren't good enough. But when I finally shared, the feedback was overwhelmingly positive. Other members encouraged me, offered constructive criticism, and even collaborated on projects. That sense of belonging gave me the confidence to keep pushing forward. Additionally, never stop learning. There's so much free knowledge available online. Want to learn photography? Watch tutorials on YouTube. Interested in entrepreneurship? Listen to podcasts or read blogs. Curious about AI? Explore free courses on Coursera or edX. The internet has democratized education. Take advantage of it. Remember, creativity isn't static. It grows as you expand your horizons. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Learn from experts, experiment with new techniques, and stay curious. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. 5. Overcoming fear, doubt, and imposter syndrome. Let's address the elephant in the room. Fear. We all feel it. What if they hate it? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? Here's the hard truth. Those fears never fully disappear. Even successful people battle self-doubt. The difference is they act anyway. Your first attempt won't be perfect. Neither will your second or third. But perfection isn't the goal. Progress is. Every time you create, you improve. Every time you share, you connect. And every time you take action, you silence the voice inside that says you can't. Imposter syndrome is real, but it's also a sign that you're growing. Think about it. Would you feel like an imposter if you weren't stepping into uncharted territory? Probably not. So instead of letting fear paralyze you, use it as fuel. Channel that nervous energy into your work. Create anyway. Here's a mantra I repeat to myself whenever doubt creeps in. Done is better than perfect. Finish what you start, put it out into the world, and trust that your effort will resonate with someone. Even if it doesn't, you'll learn from the experience and move closer to mastery. Conclusion. The future belongs to creators. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final thought. The future belongs to creators. Not just artists, but innovators, entrepreneurs, educators, anyone willing to bring fresh ideas into the world. Technology may automate tasks, but it cannot replicate human creativity. Your unique perspective, your passion, your authenticity, that's your superpower. So whether you're starting a blog, launching a side hustle, or experimenting with a hobby, remember this. You don't need money to start. You don't need validation to begin. All you need is the courage to take the first step, to say, I'm going to try, and then to keep trying. Creativity isn't reserved for the wealthy or the privileged. It's a birthright. It's yours. It's mine. It's everyone's. So today, I challenge you. Unleash it. Use it. Build with it. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Because while the journey won't always be easy, it will be worth it. You've got this. Now go make something amazing. At the YouTube Motivation channel, we know what it's like to live at your lowest, when the weight feels unbearable, when hope seems distant, and when every step forward feels like 2 steps back. But let me remind you of something important. Storms don't last forever. Even on your darkest days, there's a light within you waiting to shine again. This channel isn't just about motivation. It's about reminding you that you're never alone. We're here with you, cheering you on, helping you pick up the pieces, and showing you how to rebuild, not just survive, but thrive. So take a deep breath. You've already shown incredible courage by simply showing up today. Before you go, leave a comment below. Let us know where you're at or share one thing you're proud of accomplishing today, even if it was just getting out of bed. This community thrives on connection, and your story matters. Together, we rise. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a dose of inspiration. Share these videos with anyone who needs them, because healing shared is healing multiplied. You might be at your worst right now, but remember this. Greatness often rises from broken places. Keep going. One day, you'll look back at this moment and realize it was the turning point, the moment you decided to fight for yourself again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in yourself enough to keep moving forward. And always remember, you've got this.